Guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video bei uns auf dem Böker YouTube-Kanal. Ich habe Prominenz an meiner Seite und zwar unseren guten Freund Lucas Burnley. So, I switched to English. Lucas is here for more than a week already.
Yes.
We had a really great show at the Knife.
Yep. Busy weekend. Following up a busy week in the factory. Really, really fun.
Ja.
And we get to talk about some
Ja.
new knives.
Und zwar, Lucas hat ein neues Modell, welches wir exklusiv auf der Knife gelauncht haben. Und es ist das Kiboku. So, Lucas, when it came to your, when you started designing the Kiboku,
Yes.
I know you started with the big brother of that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so the Kihoku is like the full-size field knife version. Really strong, really capable. And when we decided to do a production model with Boker, we thought it would be fun to take that kind of design language and aesthetic and shrink it down to something that was a little more everyday carryable.
Yeah,
you know?
sure,
Yeah.
I really love the size. It's exact what you need when you want to carry an EDC for every purpose.
Yeah.
It's big enough, but not too big to carry it every day.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I think this shift to in-pocket carry really for fixed blade guys is so fun because this to me is just such a great small utility, but still feels capable, still feels like a fixed blade. And I think that's the key.
Yeah. So the design, for sure, it's complete new for fixed blade, but it is very similar to a really successful knife that we already have in our program.
Yeah, that's right. That's the Kihon, which is a folder. Kihon means basics. In Japanese, in martial arts, it's a basic form. And so the idea behind this whole knife was it's very simple concepts, just done well.
Yeah.
When I decided to release a new fixed blade, I thought that Kihon concept would be a great way to start this project.
Yeah. That was a really interesting process because I know when I saw it the first time, I needed some time because we know it from the folder,
right?
And so to transit that design to a fix, so I needed some time, but I absolutely love it. And
it's good.
For you, if you want to see how similar the handle design is, here you can see the well-known. It's a Kihon
bifold.
Bifold.
Yeah.
And so just check it out. So especially the handle is very similar, but for sure the blade style is completely different.
Yeah, blade style is different. There's different blade shapes with this depending on which version it is. Like the bifold has a different shape than the Kihon DC or the frame lock. And that's one of the things for me as a designer that's really fun to play with is creating models that we can build families around. And there's design language that can be used that makes it easier. For instance, with the Kiboku, the Kihon, there's no like radical contouring in the scales or in the handle. So if you have a large knife with a finger groove, it makes it really hard to scale it down.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now you don't have a finger groove, you have a choil.
Yeah.
You know, so this is a great example of kind of the way that I love to design.
Yeah, when the design was finalized, we were thinking about what is the best way to start to launch that new item to the market. And so really we loved so many different variations that we couldn't decide which is the best one. And so we started with a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Five for the beginning.
5 for the beginning.
So
this is my favorite.
Yeah, we will see. I think we will enlarge the range for sure, but that's for the start.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What's the first one we should present?
I mean, honestly, I think this one, the Ironwood, for me, really stands out. But also I just want to show the sheath since it's already in it. For me, a fixed blade really is only as good as the sheath, because if you can't carry it well, you can't use it. The sheath on this is perfect. Boker did such a good job with this. Really nice pocket clip. This is, for me, like I could not make a sheath nicer than this in my shop, and that I think that's saying something. Yeah, so satin finish, stonewash flats, and ironwood scales is the first version.
Ironwood is Wüsteneisenholz in Deutsch. I really like the colors of that.
Yeah. It's very hard, very dense, has a lot of natural oil in it, very, very durable. It looks good as it is used and gets scratches and scarred and has life.
Yeah, and it feels so smooth, so I really like it.
Personal favorite, desert ironwood. Like I'm from the desert. This to me has always been like a peak handle material.
Yeah.
For steel on these, we went with RWL34, which is a powder steel from Damasteel in Sweden. One of my favorite steels, great blend of edge holding, toughness, especially for smaller knives. I think this is a really good fit. Easy to sharpen, holds an edge well. This is, for me, this is like a great all-around steel. You see it in custom knives a lot, and I'm really happy to be able to use it in the Kiboku.
Yeah, and the hardness is 62 plus minus 1.
Yeah, great.
But we also added some synthetic handle materials.
Yeah, of course.
So I really like that one. So what's that?
So this is orange G10, kind of a hunter orange G10. Yeah. It's got a fine checkering pattern on it. What do you call this internally in Boker? What is this texture called?
We would say a pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid texture. Yeah. So it kind of looks like like knurling on a round part. Really, really good grip, but not aggressive, not rough.
But the grip is it's outstanding good. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
And this is very similar to the handle texture that I use on the full size Kihoku.
Okay. Yeah.
Next is black Richlight with a rock pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing. I love scales that have kind of a texture that just feels nice in the hand, isn't too rough, doesn't snag, but just this creates something really nice.
I think it's a perfect compromise between the G10 handles that are not sharp, but they have a really, really good grip. And they are not the wooden handles. They are not slippy, but that is a perfect the in between.
Yeah, it's right in between. It's Richlight is a really interesting material in general.
Yeah.
It's very kind of eco-friendly because it's a byproduct.
Yeah.
And as a maker, I love working with it. It's durable. It's kind of easy to work. It's very, very nice to finish.
Yeah.
Again, like wood, it takes life well. Like it gets scratches and scuffs, and it all kind of gives it more character.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. So we stay with Richlight.
Yeah.
And so we made a really special version.
Yeah. This one is so
what can you tell us about this one?
So this is a red Richlight with a topo pattern. Laser cut into the surface.
Yeah.
And the 3D scales, so the laser pattern follows that contour.
Yeah.
I think this is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, das ist a really, really nice appearance. Ja. Okay, so ihr seht, hier ist wirklich für jeden was dabei. Wir haben wirklich so viele verschiedene Patterns und Muster und Griffmaterialien am Tisch. Aber das soll es noch nicht gewesen sein, sondern wir haben ja auch noch Number 5.
Ja.
So, das ist Bocote, or you say, I think...
Yeah, Bocote.
Bocote in English, yeah. Without any texture.
Yeah.
So we keep it clean, smooth.
Yeah. One of the things I love about Bocote is just the color variation.
Yeah, the contrast.
This again, it gives it a lot of personality. And with the wood, you know, some of these modern designs, it's really easy to stay only in very modern materials. So this is a knife that I think really benefits from having a couple of natural handle material options. So I think as an initial release, this is great. I mean, it's almost a knife for everybody.
Yeah, and that was exactly our idea. You know, we have a large target group, and I think that is a version for collectors as well as for the EDC scene.
Yeah, perfect.
So hopefully, we fit their requirements. Und für euch, alle diese Modelle müssten ab sofort verfügbar sein. Wir sind natürlich total gespannt, welches von den beiden sich am besten verkauft, mit welchem Modell wir euren Geschmack am besten getroffen haben. Deswegen lasst uns gerne mal in den Kommentaren wissen, was ist euer Favorit? Und ja, wir werden das Lukas natürlich auch wissen lassen. So what's the favorite knife of our customers? So they can comment in the YouTube comments, and yeah, we will see what's the most popular.
We'd love to hear from you guys, and let us know if there's any handle configurations or materials that you'd like to see, blade finishes in the future.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks for all the stuff you've done with us here in this week, and yeah, hope to see you soon here again in Soling.
Soon, yeah.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
Bye.